Track and field has seen countless unforgettable moments, and we've picked a few for you. From Wilson Kipketer's 800-meter mastery to Bob Beamon's iconic long jump, track and field is rich with greatness. And in 2024, one athlete achieved something so extraordinary that we have rarely witnessed in the history of track and field. Ready to see the moments that changed the game? Let's dive in. Back in 1952, in Helsinki, Czech runner Emil Zátopek achieved a feat no one has ever matched, winning the 5,000 meters, 10,000 meters, and marathon events in the same Olympics. For the record, this was his marathon debut. He decided to compete at the last minute and dominated the race. Fast forward to this year, and after 72 years, Sifan Hassan has achieved the same remarkable feat at the Paris 2024 Olympics, winning the 5,000 meters, 10,000 meters, and marathon. Hassan entered the Paris Olympics with a daunting challenge: to compete in 3 grueling long-distance events. She emerged with an outstanding trio of medals, beginning with a bronze in the 5,000 meters, followed by another bronze in the 10,000 meters just 37 hours later. But her crowning achievement came in the marathon, where she not only claimed gold, but also set a new Olympic record. Her ambition to conquer these grueling events would make her the first woman to achieve this triple crown, carrying Zátopek's legacy into a new era. As we admire Hassan's endurance, let's shift our focus to another athlete redefining greatness in her own way. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone in Paris, 2024 Sydney, delivered a masterclass performance with a breathtaking 50.37 seconds. Obliterating her own world record in the 400-meter hurdles by a staggering human margin of 1.5 seconds. Her dominance left the competition trailing, cementing her status as one of the greatest athletes in the sport's history. Back in 2022, Sydney McLaughlin was already rewriting the record books. At the World Athletics Championships Oregon, she shattered her own world record for the 4th time in her career, clocking an extraordinary 50.68 seconds. The margin of improvement, 0.73 seconds from her previous best, was nothing short of breathtaking. The race itself was a showcase of dominance. Netherlands' Femke Bol, the second fastest woman in history. From the moment the race began, McLaughlin opened a gap that only widened, leaving her competitors in awe. She won by an incredible 1.59 seconds, equivalent to a margin of victory of 3.09%, a feat rarely seen in elite-level sprinting. McLaughlin's relentless sprinting and technical mastery have redefined the possibilities in the 400-meter hurdles, setting a benchmark that will inspire generations. From the outdoor track to the controlled environment of indoor arenas, let's ride to an unforgettable legacy in middle-distance running. Wilson Kipketer's 1997 indoor season redefined what was possible in middle-distance running. At the IAAF World Indoor Championships in Paris, he broke the 800-meter world record twice in 3 days, culminating in a 1 minute and 42.67 seconds, a mark that still stands as the only sub-1 43 indoor performance. Kipketer's strategy was impeccable. A blistering 24.22 opening lap left his competitors gasping for breath. By the halfway mark, he had built an unassailable lead, finishing 3 seconds ahead of his nearest rival. It was a showcase of speed, control, and unparalleled execution. As Kipketer dominated the indoors, the sprinting world found its greatest marvel outdoors in the form of Usain Bolt. Back in 1996, when Michael Johnson set the world record of 19.32 seconds, it was hailed as one of the toughest records to break in the history of sprinting. But the question remained, could anyone ever surpass this extraordinary feat? Enter Usain Bolt. His 19.19-second sprint at the 2009 World Championships was not just a race, it was a spectacle. Bolt's explosive start, flawless curve, and powerful finish left the world breathless. He didn't just win, he changed the game, setting a new standard for what was possible in the 200 meters. With a commanding 0.62-second gap over the silver medalist, Bolt's performance etched his name into sprinting history. This moment, where raw power met perfect technique, solidified his legacy as a true legend in the 200-meter race. From the electrifying speed of Bolt, we leap into the extraordinary world of field events with Bob Beamon's historic performance. Bob Beamon's long jump at the 1968 Olympics in Mexico City remains one of the most iconic moments in sports history. His 8.90-meter leap obliterated the existing world record by an astounding 55 centimeters, 21.65 inches, a feat so monumental it rendered the measuring equipment obsolete. Beamon's jump was so extraordinary that it gave birth to the term Beamonesque, used to describe achievements that are shockingly beyond expectations. His record stood for 23 years, underscoring its historic significance. As we leave the sand pit of Beamon's triumph, let's not forget Almaz Ayana's biggest blowout. At the 2017 World Championships, Almaz Ayana's victory in the 10,000 meters was nothing short of spectacular. Clocking 30 minutes and 16.32 seconds, she destroyed the field by a jaw-dropping 46.37 seconds, the largest margin in event history. Ayana began conservatively, lurking behind the leaders. At the 4,000-meter mark, she surged forward, unleashing a blistering 2 minutes and 49.18 seconds 1,000-meter split. Her final 5,000-meter time of 14 minutes and 24.94 seconds was faster than most standalone races. It was a calculated demolition of her rivals, showcasing her tactical acumen and superior endurance. From Ayana's incredible endurance to Rojas's explosive power, Yulimar Rojas shows us what true dominance in the triple jump looks like. It was the 2022 World Athletics Indoor Championships that saw Yulimar Rojas make history. Kimberly Williams opened the competition with a season-best 14.59 meter. Just moments later, Thea Lafond came close with a 14.53 meter. But then came Yulimar Rojas. Her first attempt, 15.19 meters, was enough to call the competition. No other competitor had surpassed 15 meters in the event. As the rounds progressed, Rojas solidified her authority. In the fifth round, she extended her lead with a 15.36 meter jump, a distance only 3 other athletes in history had ever achieved. With the competition already won, Rojas delivered one final jump that electrified the arena, a record-breaking 15.74 meter. This leap shattered her previous mark by 7 centimeters, sealing her place as the greatest triple jumper of all time, and marking a 1-meter lead over her closest rival. Blowouts in running history leave a lasting impression, but what about in the pole vault? When you think of the best in the event, think beyond the obvious. Yelena Isinbayeva wasn't just a dominant figure. She completely transformed the pole vault, setting new standards of excellence. The queen of pole vaulting, Isinbayeva's reign peaked in 2005 when she broke the world record 5 times, culminating in a historic 5.01 meter clearance. Her 40-centimeter margin of victory at the World Championships remains unmatched, a testament to her aggressive approach and consistent excellence. Isinbayeva is one of only 11 athletes, along with legends like Usain Bolt and Mondo Duplantis, to win World Championships at the youth, junior, and senior levels, solidifying her place in the pantheon of athletics all-time greats. Now, as we look to the present, Mondo Duplantis has taken the pole vault to new heights. This Swedish sensation continues to rewrite the record books, most recently setting an astonishing 6.26 meter mark in 2024. With his flawless technique and unmatched consistency, Duplantis is the undisputed GOAT of pole vaulting, following in the footsteps of Isinbayeva while pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Track and field is more than a sport. It's a testament to human potential. The sport thrives on its ability to inspire generations through unparalleled performances and unrelenting determination. Each athlete, from Hassan's relentless pursuit of history to Beamon's otherworldly leap, leaves a legacy that reminds us of our shared capacity for greatness. The stories of today and yesteryear blend into a tapestry of effort and triumph. As new talents rise and established legends aim for even higher peaks, track and field continues to capture the imagination of fans worldwide. These stories not only push the boundaries of human achievement, but also embody the spirit of endurance, innovation, and excellence that makes the sport timeless. The biggest blowouts in running history, some of them we've shown you, are moments that stand the test of time. But there are so many more incredible feats that deserve to be highlighted. From legendary sprints to world record-breaking performances, these athletes have set the bar so high, it's hard to imagine anyone ever surpassing them. I've probably made some minor mistakes along the way, so feel free to share your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. Track and field is a sport that constantly pushes the limits of human potential, with athletes creating unforgettable moments of greatness. This year, Sifan Hassan's goal to win the 5,000 meters, 10,000 meters, and marathon at the Paris 2024 Olympics continues the legacy of Emil Zátopek, who accomplished this incredible trifecta in 1952. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone's dominance in the 400-meter hurdles is another example of redefining what's possible in athletics. From the indoors with Wilson Kipketer's 800-meter feats to Usain Bolt's legendary sprint in 2009, these athletes have set new standards of excellence. In field events, Yulimar Rojas' record-breaking triple jump and Mondo Duplantis' pole vault mastery further exemplify the power and precision needed to reach the highest levels of performance. Track and field continues to inspire, with each new achievement reminding us of the boundless possibilities of human achievement.